So I've let some time go by, and I've started production with the sleeping quarters. It's gonna be a big building where most of my citizens are gonna sleep, so most of my huts will probably turn into workshops for things like carpenters and blacksmiths. How cool is that? How cool is it to see all of my little hearthlings sitting at this grand table eating their food? Now this is going to it's definitely increased my net worth. I did get another citizen to join my town. I think I'm up to 9 now, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm at 10. Wow. So I'm at 10 right now. A population of 10 in my town. That's great. As you can see, again, I haven't even dove into some of the jobs that, you can use in Stonehearth. There's so many other opportunities for jobs in this game, but we haven't done anything yet. Because, I mean, honestly, having a lot of workers is very, very useful, and I love it. Because, for the most part, usually I like to just kind of make my town look good. I'm playing the first few days, the first maybe 10 days, I'm just trying to make my town look good usually. So, as you can see, I don't hire a lot of other job opportunities. I know I still have to finish this door here, and I should probably also have them remove this ladder because it's right inside of my town here. I think that's a double door too, which I think I've started, but we'll see. Anyways, we're working on the sleeping quarters here, and I know there's quite a few things I need to build. As you can see, my stockpiles are also filling up quite fast. There's really not much else, there's not much room for anything else for the most part now. So we'll see. I mean, we've got plenty of food, which is nice. Also, I'm going to want to move this over. Let's go ahead and move this over like right here in the middle. And we're going to move Kim K's workshop also. Probably inside one, like probably the middle hut or something like that. And when we take out some of the other beds. And I think I'll start doing that right now. Let's go ahead and take 2 beds out. Let's undeploy this one and undeploy this one. Because you need 4 beds inside of this building. That's what it requires. So while they do that, because we got a bunch of workers, we can ask them to do a whole bunch. This will be Kim K's new area of work, and I can flip it around here too. Maybe put it in the corner. Maybe just put it right there. Yeah, this will be her new area of work. So she'll go over there. A rugged survivalist stops by his. Oh wow! So oh my gosh, this is good, especially because we don't have a trapper. So this stuff is very, very nice. All these fur pellets and stuff like that. I would like some leather, but what do we have to sell? We really don't have anything to really sell. I'm not willing to sell my food. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Again, we can explore that mechanic a little bit later, further on. But again, this is probably going to be the last building that I build inside of this little island that I've got going on here. So as soon as we finish this, we can kind of explore with more things. But here's the campfire over this way. Oh, that's another thing. I do want to... So this ladder's been removed, right? It has. Good. Let's go and remove this ladder too, just to make sure, because we did discuss how it is possible for the goblins and the baddies to spawn up outside in the... Oh, this is how you're gonna... Uh-oh. You might have goofed. You probably shouldn't have done it that way. Okay, well, make sure someone comes and save you. I guess we're gonna need a ladder, because there's no way for that person to come back down. Alright, I get that. Let's increase the size of this stockpile here. 11 by 4 sounds good. Just a little bit more room should be enough. Because you got to think we're going to be taking a lot of the stockpile out. Wow, these people are sleeping while everyone else is working super hard. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. How can you do that? That shouldn't be happening. Come on, guys. I should have an area just of people, just hard workers everywhere. That's what I thought. I guess not. Okay, I've got enough lamps. I know that to satisfy the requirements for this building. Actually, you know what? If I go here... I think if I click on the building... No. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. So what do we got? What do we got? We've got two zombies. Okay, that shouldn't be anything. That shouldn't be a problem. Again, we're going to send Luke Skywalker out there, and he's going to get the job done, like he has been the entire time. So let's go ahead and make sure we watch this, make sure everything is good. We'll go normal speed here. You guys got it. You guys got it. Oh, yeah, because then he also gets to handle one and then the other. Now, I'm sure these guys are going to be getting stronger and stronger as we continue to progress further and further into these days. More than likely, the goblins or the zombies are going to get more and more health. But boom, right after the new one comes, he killed the other. Okay, that's textbook right there. That is like straight up textbook. You couldn't have asked for anything better than that. So, boom, those guys are goners. And we do have sleeping. I don't know how they got back behind there, behind the scaffolding, but whatever. Still a whole bunch they have to do for this building. This is probably the biggest building we've constructed, but you know it's going to increase my network. Oh, net worth. Let's go ahead and loot these items too. Loot these items, and now Luke Skywalker, you can get back to what you were doing beforehand. Okay, so these guys are going to go loot. Most of our citizens have woken up, so these buildings should be finished pretty fast now. Yeah, pretty fast. Let's see how Kim K's doing. She does have her workbench, but she's not working on anything. Well, we don't have her working on anything. I guess I understand that. Let's go ahead. I think we do need some doors. I think we might need some doors. Let's go ahead and build 4 doors. What else could we use? Okay, let's go ahead. I think it's about time to start doing some crops of silkweed. We talked about that. We discussed that earlier. Also, I don't think we have a mason's hammer and chisel yet. I know that we have the shepherd's crook. And is there anything else that we absolutely need? Not really. I would like a carpenter's wall mount sign. That would be cool now that we can assign this hut as that area. Also, there's a lot of room in here for a lot of other activities. We might want to do something about that. Okay, so I think the next plan, what we would ultimately do, and I just want to make sure that we finish this first. The plan after this, if we continue this series, if you guys want to continue to watch this series, the plan would be probably to start digging down and looking for minerals and resources and stuff like that, because I want to hide the stockpile. It looks so ugly out here. It looks very, very ugly, and we need more land for crop. We need more cropland. So that's a really big deal. So we're going to need to do that, and that will help out significantly if we have... if we can remove a lot of this stuff and start growing flowers and silkweed and other resources through the 2 farmers, because the 2 farmers are handling what they've got. Again, like I said, 2 farmers is more than enough than you need. I guess what I could do is I could just extend out this way and start extending out. I don't know. I would much rather just dig a hole in this island for now. And I don't even know how well defended we are. We probably aren't that well defended as you would think, since we're out on this island. You would think that we'd be a little bit better. And see, this is the problem. This roof mechanic always takes so much. And even though maybe my huts don't look the best because they've got the little short roofs, I think it takes up so much less time. This is what's going to take the citizens the most amount of time to build. And also, what are we going to build in there? What are we going to put? We've got a bunch of items, right? I've had Kim K working a lot of stuff. See, look, this is what I was talking about. Fine wooden chair. And a fine wooden table. We should probably maybe put some benches in there. Have we built a lot of benches? I don't think so. Daily update, let's see if we pass the requirements. We didn't pass the food requirements, so we are going to need more crops. We need more cropland, that's the thing. So yeah, we're going to put some more benches in there. I feel like if we're going to put benches anywhere, this would probably be the nice place to put them. This is for nice place for our citizens to relax and stuff like that. Good, they're already taking down the scaffolding, which means that this is done. They have finished this area. Yeah, they finished this, and again, since we're probably gonna want to start digging now. Digging would probably be the best, since we have all these workers, and before I hire anybody, again, before I hire people, since I've got 5 workers, as well as Kim K, who helps out when she's not doing anything. So there goes that. So the lights have been put up. Do I have all the windows filled out? Yeah, we do. Oh, no, we can use 2 more windows. We can use 2 more windows, Kim. Let's make sure that we get on top of that. And yeah, I'll wait for the benches to be finished too. Let's place down the benches for now. And I'll put like maybe one in the corner here. Maybe right there. Put another one like maybe here or something. Maybe, let's see, we have to click it and assign it again. Yeah, this is not a bad spot. Yeah, so we're gonna have some people in the living quarters just like watching people sleep, which is obviously not creepy at all. But that's a start. Okay, yeah, so they'll have places to sit. We'll probably put some more stuff in there. Again, we've got all this other room for other things now, which is great. Because let's say we have 10 citizens. Actually, we actually are missing a bed. But like I said, they're very good. The citizens are very good at kind of like alternating to, whoever needs to sleep and stuff like that. And they're pretty good at that sort of thing. Yeah, so that would be my #1 priority. And they are putting up the windows, so that's perfect. And we finished up everything else. What is this? Trader approaches. I'll be back in 3 days. If you can build me 8 wooden doors, 3 comfy beds. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we're going to want to take that because 3 comfy beds is something that we cannot build right now because we haven't started our silkweed production. Okay, so, dang it, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I've got the worst memory ever. 8 wooden doors, okay. 8 wooden doors, we will go ahead and build some of that. And we'll build more than just 8, we'll build like 10. 10 is always good. Let's enter that in. Bam, 10 doors, just in case for, you know, other means and stuff like that. And everything else has been finished. The only thing that I've noticed that the citizens haven't really gotten a good enough amount of time with, we haven't finished out these ladders. I hate these ladders. And it's not one of those ladders that you can just cancel and have them take it down. They're not taking it down. That's unfortunate because it's annoying because aesthetically we have just almost a perfect, it's almost perfect. Our little land here is almost perfect. Let's see here. Rufus has arrived to sell some stuff. We don't need this. We can make this when we get a mason, so we're not going to get any of that stuff. The only thing is that guy doesn't come back for 3 days. We're not going to get any comfy beds for 3 days. Yeah, so that's unfortunate, and it's a little bit scary mining for the first time. I'm a little bit worried about just going out there and mining. What am I going to want to do? Where would I want to mine at? Where's the best place? I want to keep it, obviously, back behind here. I wish our stockpile wasn't here. Let's maybe move this out of the way a bit. But there's not a lot of room where else we can put this guy. And move this here. The only thing is we'd have to transport a lot of materials if I try to move the stockpile. I might just want to put the actual here. I'll put the flag like here. There you go. It doesn't always need to be in that formation. Yeah, maybe the mine can start right here. That wouldn't be terrible, and I could line it with like a ladder, which might be kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and do it. It is going to take. We're not going to dig too deep, and also we're not going to be too close to the river, which is good. Or I guess the massive lake that's next to us. So let's go ahead and start this, and we have to continue to splice now. With all these citizens working on it at the same time, we should be able to handle it pretty easily. Again, I'm not going to go super deep. We're gonna go somewhat deep here. And we're just using the slice menu here. This would probably be... We could probably go just this deep and that'd be enough. Because if I'm going to put my stockpile down here, I don't want it to be that deep. Just one level deep. Oh my gosh, what the hell? It is daytime. Oh, this ain't good. This is not good. Pause the game. Okay, so... what? Oh, it's not daytime. I wasn't even paying attention. See, that's the problem with mining. You don't even know. Okay, so where are they at? I gotta look here for where they're at, and if Luke Skywalker can handle it by himself, or if not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press play, make sure that they finish this. Did they finish it? They did. Okay, so the biggest thing we need to do right now is we need to construct a ladder down there. I don't think I want to go any deeper than that. That should be deep enough. We don't need to build that deep. Now, I'm not trying to go for resources yet. If we were going for resources, we'd have to build a lot deeper than just that. A whole lot deeper than just that. All right, Luke Skywalker, where are you at? We've got open terrain here, so I should be able to see the baddies before they get too close. Wait a second. Are they in the lake, though? They are in the lake. That's what we talked about. So they can be out there in the lake. So it's just one guy, and he's just sitting out there. That's fine. We're safe. I was freaking out because if anything, they would have attacked hardcore right there. Okay, so is everyone out from the pit? They're not out from the pit, but they're starting to go up there. Okay, so go back. Go back. I also should probably send in, and this is where our stockpile is going to be. This is going to be our mining zone. Mining allows you to create underground rooms and corridors. Yes. Yes, that's what we're going to do. And we need it to be a lot bigger than just that. So we've dug just enough under the lake, so we're not going to reach the lake, so that's good. This should be enough, but we'll see. That should be enough, but we'll see. Okay, so let's make sure that we send in Luke Skywalker so that guy's not sitting out there and he doesn't come and attack us when we're not ready. If he does that, then that would be a big problem. So let's go ahead and send him out there. We've got a ladder for him. One guy shouldn't be an issue. It's just, who is this? Saul of the Dead. Dang, everyone's down there. You know, that mining, that excavation site's probably going to take a while because it is nighttime, so more than likely people are going to start to sleep at some point. Let's make sure that we win this battle here. I'll probably increase the speed because we're fine. I need to finish this site before anything else. Okay, nice. Luke Skywalker's level 2 footman. That's good. Extra HP, that's great. So this is probably one of the best warriors I've ever had. Luke is a really, really good warrior unit. Because how much further do we have? We still have a lot more to go. Yeah, this is going to take a while to mine because, again, people are probably sleeping. Let's just do it. We're going to need this area to be big. we're going to have a lot of resources in here. So let's just do it as much as possible right now. Have everyone mine, because people are going to stop sleeping at some point. At some point, I hope they wake up from their sleep, or else our whole town is going to be dead. And I think, well, actually, I'm not sure if we're going to have the food either. Do we have enough food? I don't know. See, it might have been better instead of, because like I talked about with that yellow highlighted area, I can't do anything with that area right now. It would have been better if I waited for them to complete a task out down here, like a good size, and then added on that additional stockpile right there. So then they can start moving out the stockpile as we speak, which would have been good. But I didn't do that, and that's a problem because I think we've ran out of room. I do believe we've ran out of room up here, so that kind of sucks. Don't sit there. You've got so much stuff to do. And this is a whole nother reason why you don't want to, is because I don't know how long it's going to take them to build this stuff, because these guys are just deciding to sit there and do nothing. So that is always a thing. How much food do we have? I mean, our citizens are happy, but that daily update only looks at this food that you have in your stockpile, I believe. So that's the problem. Also, why is our shelter still sucky? 4.9, we've got plenty of buildings for anyone to go into. There's nothing that Kim's working on? No? Okay. Nothing for Kim that's working on. Jack in the Box and Taco Bell are still doing their thing. Yeah, so this stuff is not in a stockpile, which sucks, because this is not going to go to our daily update. It's too late now. I could try to throw down a stockpile at the last minute, but it's probably going to be too late. We could try something really quick there. Maybe you'll get one in. Hey, we got one in before the daily update starts. Oh, that's another issue, is that, see, that really, really sucks. Because now they're going to start bringing in the resources from down there. I really should have thought about that more. Oh, we barely made it. Yes. Barely. Okay, so we got another new citizen that will help me out mining, excavating this site down here. Which they're almost done. I think they're almost done. Let me see. Please be almost done. Kind of. You're kind of almost done. See, the thing is, I don't want them to see, look, this guy's picking up the resources and then pulling them back up, when in reality, in like 5 minutes, we're just going to have all the resources come down here. That's the whole point. So it sucks that they're doing this. That's why you got to be very careful with, choosing wisely. What I should have done is like kind of alternated it and, had them do a certain side first and then waited, put the stockpile down, then do the other side, then waited, put the other stockpile down, but... no big deal. They're about to finish it very, very soon. I'm just going to watch them as they do. Now, what we could do from here is make an underground tunnel back out of our islands and pop out through the other side. Maybe like an S. I don't know. What would I call that? Like a secret safe escape area. That would be cool if we were to do that. Look how deep this damn lake is that we're next to. This lake is huge, and it's very, very deep. That's scary how deep it is. Okay, look, there's only a few more blocks that they still have left, so I'm going to prepare my citizens to begin to move everything down. That's going to take them a while, but this is probably going to be the last task that we have to do on this island, and then we're going to have to get out of this island that we've made. So yeah, here it comes. And there it is, bam. So it's done, and we're just going to select everything. Now, there's a certain zone. You can only make something's only so big, but yeah, we're going to put just everything down here. Yep, that's good. Okay, let's unslice and let's get these zones. Let's get rid of these zones. How can I do that? Oh, here we go. Remove. Remove. Okay, you guys got a lot of work. You got to move all these resources down there. But honestly, it's going to help because it's going to provide us more cropland. I don't believe you can grow crops underground. I know that you used to be able to, but I think they've stopped that. Because obviously that's a little bit weird. Even if that's not the case, even if that is still around, I would like that to not be a thing. Extra fire pit? Let's go ahead and take that. I like the fire pits. That's kind of cool. Let's remove that. All right, so right now you guys are eating, of course. So also we might not pass the next update because we are moving all this stuff down, and technically we might not get everything, every single resource down into the caves before, because again, like I said, we need to have that food in the stockpile in order for it to pass for the daily update, I believe. And I apologize if that's not the case anymore, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. This guy's been stuck there for a while. Who is he? He's a worker. That's unfortunate because he could really be helping us out right now. All right, guys, but that's about it. We're going to move. I'm probably going to take some time off to wait till everyone moves all this stuff down into our cave system. We might do a little bit more with that cave system. I'm not sure. And I might maybe also put down a little fence here soon, too. Here, before I forget, let's make sure that we get rid of all of the stockpiles. Every single thing needs to go down there. We actually might need to make that that cave system a little bit bigger down there, because I don't know, we'll see. Oh, maybe not. It's a lot of room. I'm glad that I decided to go with that much. Yeah, we really built a really nice big room down there. But yeah, so we're gonna take this stuff out. We'll probably start making silkweed with our farmers, and that's when we probably start doing a trapper, getting more variety of foods. We can even try to go out here and try to get these berry bushes, which might be a good idea. I think phase 2 of Venice might begin, where I try to work on my next island, because right now we're not even really that safe at all. We're not safe really at all, but yeah, I mean, I'm glad the way it looks. It does look pretty cool, and I'm glad that everyone is working on moving these resources down south. I guess down in the cave system. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. There it is. There's Venice. Thank you so much for watching In the Sunset, and I will see you guys next time.